the first 3 months of newborn trenches is kind of like, what do you call it? Like a
Write-off?
write-off? Like it's kind of like a write-off because I literally can't do anything else.
What I imagine motherhood to be like is the typical sort of thing in my mind is mothers don't have a life.
If I'm not okay, nothing's going to be okay.
You're just in your room the whole time with somebody who doesn't even talk.
Yeah. And it's every day.
Welcome to the Asian Soup Podcast. This is your co-host Jules.
And this is your co-host Rox.
The Asian Soup Podcast is your cozy space on the internet where we share and discover stories about one another.
We chat about a range of topics from careers, relationships, and much more.
Come sit with us
and get
nourished. I'm still not used to doing the intro. That's why I started giggling.
Yeah, well, I buckled, but I think we can leave it. It's okay.
Yeah, I like it. What did you say?
Careers and relationships. Yeah.
That's so interesting because you're not even working right now.
Yeah, we're not actually going to be talking about those things. Or we could be. Yeah.
Well, Rox is actually, you still are a career woman.
Yes, I am on mat leave.
You're on mat leave. And that is the perfect segue to this
topic.
Episode and the topic for today.
Yeah.
Which I don't actually know what the episode name is. It's still forming as we record, as we speak. But yeah, it's kind of like your reflections almost like on, while you're on maternity leave.
Yeah.
And now, how old is your bebe?
My bebe right now is almost 7 months. So when we're recording, we're at the end of, we're in November actually.
Yeah, we're giving away
2025.
This is probably airing in February, March or something.
That's how far we record earlier. But yeah, and I guess, the topic is more around time. And I guess how we can start is like being on mat leave feels like it feels like when you tell people you're on mat leave, and especially because I've chosen to take a whole year off, it feels like a long time, right? Like being off for a whole year.
Yeah.
But being a mum, like people understand that you're going to be busy and it's all new and you're going to be busy and you're going to be the main caregiver and you're going to be, home alone with your baby or doing activities and your husband's going to be working, blah, blah, blah. And the first 3 months of newborn trenches is kind of like, what do you call it? Like a wipeout? What do you call it?
Write-off?
Write-off? It's kind of like a write-off because you literally can't do anything else.
Well, in the terms of your career growth, maybe?
Career growth or,
and just social life?
Social life, it's very, it's hard, but it's, like a precious time. I guess in general, what I'm trying to say is I feel very lucky in Australia that I can take the whole year off, and I feel very lucky that my work had paid leave for like a chunk of it, like almost 5 months paid, 4 to 5 months paid. And then in Australia, we also get government, if you earn under a certain amount, which I do, you get government payment of up to 100 days for the woman or the main caregiver. So I think I'll have like 2 to 3 months of no pay at the end.
Oh, wow.
So overall, it's good, but government payment, it's like minimum pay, but it's good enough, you can still, it helps with, food and stuff. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking a lot, but I guess.
Yeah. What I'm hearing is like, it's maternity leave is one of those, it's like 1 year you get what you're saying, like you get basically paid for the whole time, even though it's not.
Most of it.
And
not everyone gets
not
that.
Everyone does. But in your case, it's
like 10 months.
Financially,
covered.
you're covered.
Yeah.
And you're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
And it's a set 12 months. Yeah. Like, after month 1, you got 11 months left.
Yeah.
After 2 months, you got 10 months left. Like, that's how I think I would envision that time.
Down.
Yeah, you're counting down.
Yeah.
Especially after you hit that 6 month mark.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
halfway. Yeah. I've only got halfway to go.
Yeah.
Before I go back to work.
So how does that feel now that, you're 7 months in? Or
almost.
Maternity leave?
I guess because baby is now a bit more sturdy and no longer as floppy as the newborn. I guess only recently I've kind of looked at it like, if I want to do something with her, I better do it And if I can do it, I better go do it. So right now, like my week, I have like a schedule.
Oh, really?
I kind of have a schedule. So
Yeah.
so Mondays I have like a free day, which is I can do anything.
Yeah.
So recently I've taken her to like the gallery or like the art gallery.
Yeah.
I've conquered like public transport with her. Like, I don't know, being a mum and taking her out anywhere new, it feels like a accomplishment, like a big accomplishment, because you're going somewhere new. I just need to make sure there's like a parent's room, place to feed her and change her, and then explore. But really, because she's not going to remember anything, it's more for me. So it's more like if I want to go to the art gallery and I want to take her, then in my mind now it's like, oh, I can.
Yeah, when you say it's more for me, what do you mean by it's more for me? Like, is it my time with baby, or is it just, I have a year off work. I'm still working as a mom. But when it's for me, do you mean like I want to do things that I enjoy, or is it things like, what do you mean by
for me?
It's for me.
Well, I mean it in that sense that the baby's not going to remember anything.
Yeah.
And I want to enjoy my mat leave and also take her with me to experience these things. But it's more because I'm not going to the art gallery. So like, I guess I'm not like, I am going so she can have a sensory experience and look at things, and it's a really nice place and it's safe and stuff. But I'm going because I would usually want to go alone or with a friend or something. Because, I don't know. I guess also I believe like on Tuesdays I have mother's group. So I think some people think mother's group is for the babies, but I believe that mother's group is for the mothers. Like to connect and not feel so alone.
Yeah.
And chat with the mothers who are experiencing this things at around the same time as you. Like I believe it's for the benefit of the mother. Like the babies, as long as you're like, it's good for them to socialize, I think, and see other babies, but they're so little that I don't know what they get out of it.
Yeah.
So it's more for like, as a mum, if I don't do that stuff, and before I was more going out more and stuff, and it was winter when I had her, I was at home a lot. So as a mum, you're like alone at home almost every day unless you plan things, and that is sometimes was a bit hard.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank God for mothers groups.
So you feel it quite alone. I felt quite alone before.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Do. Yeah.
I remember you saying that when I went over to your place.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Like it's isolating because you're just in your room the whole time with somebody who doesn't even talk.
Yeah. And it's every day. Like there's no weekends. There's no
7 days. Yeah.
Yeah. So even if it's a walk, sometimes the walk, it's good for babies to have a walk, but probably good for the mum to have a walk, So that's just what I mean. It's not completely me time because she's still with me.
Yeah.
But it's more now I'm starting to think, what do I enjoy doing and what do I want to do during mat leave before I go back to work, So apart from, taking her, like Wednesdays, I'll probably take her to the library for like rhyme time or something. That's only half an hour, but it still feels like we're doing something.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Yeah. So that's what I mean by
me time.
Me time, but it's not completely me time.
What I imagine motherhood to be like is the typical sort of thing in my mind is mothers don't have a life. Like that's my sort of judgment, and like
it does seem like that. It does seem like that. Yeah.
It does seem like that. And it's mums do everything for the kids, and mums can start living their lives like to revolve around their kids' extracurricular and all these things.
Yeah.
But hearing that you're focusing more about yourself now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was like before. I'm sure it was probably different because baby is more needy. Like you have to be there all the time. But it's just so, it's almost like inspiring actually to hear that, I want to go see the gallery for me and baby will enjoy. There's all these other benefits, but you putting yourself first, your baby can also see that. and see in mothers group as well, like seeing how my mum connects with other mums. That's also something that the baby can learn.
Yeah.
So I think it's just so precious, and it's very inspiring for me to hear that you are putting yourself like first, and it makes me feel also reassured, like, oh wow,
Yeah.
Roxy is like, you know, she's going to be okay. Yeah.
It's definitely a conscious effort, and there are times where it feels like I feel like I'm doing everything, and I feel like everything is about her, and I feel like all those things you just said. But even if it's a 15-minute shower, like shower time, like that's my time, or even if it's I'm going on a walk with her to the shops and I'm gonna get myself a coffee, like that feels like something for me, you know, even though it's so small. And even though she's still with me, like I'm still taking care of her, obviously, but it just feels like, okay, that little something is for me, you know? And yeah, like it's just a bit helpful. Otherwise, yeah, you can feel a bit crazy, which I have felt before. Yeah. So.
And on the contrary, do you also have like moments where you do carve out 15 minutes for yourself to have a shower, or to go get a coffee, or maybe just step outside for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And, you know, you could be like, oh, pat on the back, like, or pat on the shoulder, go me, look at me, prioritizing me and my mental health.
Yeah.
But then there's also, I imagine, there to be some mum guilt.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
you know, time away from my kid,
Yeah.
from my baby is also like time less spent with my child. And I have 1 year. This is so precious that is meant to be, it's called maternity leave, and I'm supposed to be dedicating it to being the primary carer of my child.
Yeah.
Is there any type of guilt or disappointment or that tension between what you want and what you need at the time and what the baby needs?
I think, honestly, I don't feel, I maybe feel a little bit of guilt sometimes. Like the other night I was just getting quite tired of her because recently, like, she's not taking the bottle because we kind of stopped giving her the bottle, but then we want her to take the bottle because when I'm out or recording like this, I want my husband to be able to feed her again. So I was getting a bit like frustrated at her, and I felt a bit of guilt there because it's not her fault and she's not purposely like trying to make it hard. She just doesn't like the bottle, which is very understandable. So yeah, I feel like, I do feel guilt sometimes. And last time when we recorded and I went back, she was full crying because she just really wanted me, and she's getting a bit clingy to me. And yeah, I felt like a little bit of guilt, but then at the same time, I don't feel that a lot because I am the primary caregiver. Like I'm with her all the time, and I believe that I try my best. Like I'm trying to, you know, make purees at home. Like I'm not buying shop bought ones, but I can also understand, buying shop bought ones would be so much easier. Like, you know, you can do what you can do. And right now feel like I'm doing as much as I can do. And for me to get frustrated with her, that means I need a break. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not okay, which I haven't been at times, if I'm not okay, nothing's going to be okay. And having a really supportive partner, and Sim is so supportive, and sure, like as a new couple parent, that can be a whole different topic. There's like a whole sea of like things we're working through as new parents, and it's not easy, but overall he does look out for me, and he does tell me like, you need to do your own thing. He's really big on like getting enough rest, which annoys me sometimes because at the beginning it was like, oh my God, you're like the sleep police. You're like just trying to tell me to sleep all the time. I'm like, I want to do some other stuff. I want to read, or I want to do some other stuff with my free time while you're holding her or something. And I'm like, God.
That's
like,
so cute though. Does he come to you and he's like, Rox, it's 9:30
it's time.
PM.
Yeah, it's like time to sleep, or like we've had really big fights from the sleep topic because there's like a family gathering, and like I want to cook this and this, and he's like, don't you think that's a bit too much, and blah blah. But to me, I'm like, I've already planned that. Like I want to do it, and sometimes cooking is therapeutic for me. So I want to do it. Like I'm committed to it. I want to do it. But yeah, anyways, we have fights obviously, but we're trying to work through that.
Yeah. So it sounds like he's also on the same page as you, that you need to be okay, well slept, well fed, well taken care of, so that you can also take care of the baby.
Yeah.
So if you're not taken care of, then the baby won't be taken care of.
Like I need to take care of myself or else, it's just not, it's not going to be a good time.
And was there a moment, before we just go to the break, was there a moment that you realized that?
Yeah, pretty early on.
Oh yeah? Can you share?
Yeah, I guess.
You hesitated for a second. I was like, hang on.
I can share, maybe. So I think basically like the first week coming out of hospital from after the C-section, I wasn't sleeping very well. And it was at that moment that I was like, oh my God, like, and at the time, baby was at special care nursery. So
this is very early on.
So baby's like 2 weeks old, and I actually could sleep really well because she's at the special care nursery. The nurses are taking care of her 24/7. We had to visit twice a day to like breastfeed. I just had to pump around the clock and stuff. And not just, but like it was still hard. But my sleep wasn't that good at the time, and I realized at that time, and I was like, the whole situation was a bit. Birth is traumatic, basically. Childbirth is traumatic, and it's just a crazy change, and your hormones are crazy, and I was just so emotional, and there was just a situation where I was not sleeping well, and I think we were at our in-laws, my in-laws, and then I think. In general, we were like, okay, let's move back to our place so I'm more comfortable.
Oh, yeah, you're living in your in-laws' place the first 2 weeks.
2 weeks, because that was the original plan when baby was arriving. We thought we'll stay without my in-laws, and they're like so nice. Like they're perfect in-laws. Like I can't complain at all.
And they live so nearby.
And they live so close by. But I just had this immense like feeling like, I think it was just like mother feeling. Like I was just like,
gave birth.
I was like, oh my God, I need to start getting our home ready.
Oh, that's where your head was at?
Yeah. I was like, the nesting mode kicked in.
Oh.
Like nesting mode is like, I didn't realize it was a real thing.
What is that? Is that like you need to
getting
prepare?
the home ready for the baby.
Oh, wow.
Like making sure the bassinet's ready, or like just because she came early. And we were planning everything at our in-laws' place. But because she came early and she's in the hospital, I was like, what am I doing here? Shouldn't I could be at home preparing our place for her to come back to, because the whole situation is different now. She's not born at full term and our place isn't ready yet. Like, I don't know. In my head, I was just like, I need to get our place ready and I need to be home and spend some time on that as well while you're healing as well. So it was just like at that moment, I think because I was already in that state, in this crazy like emotional new mum state, Sim couldn't do anything about it. Like he cannot have his way at all. Even if, not that he would, not that he was like, oh my God, we have to stay at my parents' place. He was not like that.
Yeah.
But even if he wanted to do that, it wouldn't work, because I was like already in my head, like I'm not okay. Like I need to start like cleaning our home, and I like in my head I was like, I need to start cleaning my home, and I need to start like getting things ready.
Is this what you were saying to him? Like, I need to go back home.
Yeah, like I feel like I want to go back home.
And then what was
to feel more comfortable, like to sleep in my own bed and stuff. And at this point, I was in hospital for like 4 weeks. Remember, like I had not been home for so long. So it was just I guess like at that point, I realized.
Did you cry? And
I was crying, a lot.
So you're kind of like, I need to go back home, and like I need to go.
I just
prepare.
don't feel okay right now. Like I had to get to that point for me to realize, I guess.
Yeah, so it was kind of like a mental, like you crying and you're emotional and you felt lost.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not okay right now.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, we'll move back like end of the week kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we did that. because he couldn't. Yeah, it was just like it was like so. It was just nothing else was gonna work really. Because in my head, I was just like, I just needed to be in my own home. I think.
But it makes so much sense to me. If my baby came early, and you know how my apartment's not ready for the baby, but I'm in this other place.
Yeah,
like yes,
and I was trying to get that other place ready, kind of.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's
I was
confusing. You have two homes,
and then I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, and who knows what would have happened if she was born full term and that like. Maybe I still would have felt the same way if she did come home.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was very unique, your situation, because you were in the hospital for weeks. You hadn't gone back home yet, and the baby came early. So it was like a completely different rhythm. Yeah. But you stuck to the original plan, but the original plan didn't feel right anymore. So you're just like there going, hang
what
on,
am I doing?
Why am I here again?
Why am I here?
This is
like,
the
baby's
plan.
Not even here yet.
Yeah. Our baby is here, but in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was just weird. Like,
I didn't know there was this behind story, because I knew when we were messaging, you said, was at in-laws but going back home now or something like that. I was like, I don't know what happened.
Like, okay, yeah.
But this was the story.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Oh my gosh, that was a huge tangent.
That was really a beautiful tangent.
Really?
I'm so glad we went down that tangent. Yes.
We went away from the time topic so far out. Oh my God. So yeah, like time is a blur on mat leave, and right now
recap.
Okay, right now I'm at baby's 6.5 months. I'm trying to be more conscious of shit. I have like 6 months left of mat leave. How can I spend my weeks? And also on top of that, like every Friday I try to go to my parents' place to spend time with them and have lunch.
That's also for you.
That's also for me, but also for my grandparents, like for my parents, because when I go back to work, when am I going to have time every week just with my baby to spend with them? Like it will be the weekend, like cramming everything in the weekend again. And then every weekend we spend some time at in-laws. Wednesdays, library time. Thursdays, she does this thing called Jimbaroo. So it's just like, it's like I went from doing completely nothing at newborn stage and feeling really lonely to now it's like, wow, there was like a whole week of like activities. So and then trying to fit in like during the day, it's like, okay, I need to cook, I need to like clean and maybe do the washing in between and read to her or play with her, and she's awake for longer now. So it's like thinking of different things to do, but you know, and I'm also guilty of sometimes being on my phone a little bit, or like, but you know, I want to message my friends or I want to look at things sometimes. But I think I need to like be more conscious of what I choose to do.
I'm hearing like a lot of awareness and being conscious of where you want to put your time, like use your time. Even to the point where like your weekly schedule, Monday to Friday, it's all intentional. It's not like a random like, go mother's group because that's what moms do, right? It's like, no, actually I go to mother's group because it's good for me and I do it for me. And I hear there's like a lot of intention, and I hear a lot of clarity coming from you, like
really?
I'm hearing like a lot of awareness, clarity, and you just kind of know what you need to do right now. It's very clear, like you're just following your intuition is strong.
It feels a lot better now than like early days. Like it feels like there's more of a schedule and routine, and like it's a fun time right now because she's more awake and like, you know, it's fun. It's fun.
We just had a little break and Rox was like, this whole episode's about me. But
again,
I'm like, what do you mean again?
I don't know. No,
it's so not again.
No. No, I feel like I talk about my stuff a lot. And I just...
but this is such a huge time in your life and I love hearing about it. So I want to keep hearing about this, because one thing, guys, we don't really catch up as much. Now Rox's time is quite limited. We try and catch up on the podcast. So true. I feel like I'm hearing all this stuff like live. Whereas
It's all live.
yeah, whereas previously I would have heard it once.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
we've kind of planned it a bit more, but this is all like
We have like long
real
chit chat
talk.
times
Yeah,
before we record.
but this is now our chit chat time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll try to wrap up this episode, but then next episode we're going to chat about Jules and where she's at with time and productivity and where she's at in general at the moment, because I was kind of sharing about that.
I'm not going to talk about productivity. I'm going to talk about sort of like I see where Rox's life is, and it's so different to mine.
Yeah, we're in
And it's
different
like
chapters.
We're in
now.
completely different
Yeah,
chapters. I'd
it's
love to
crazy.
share where
you're
my
at.
head's
Yeah.
at with
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess on top of where I'm at right now and talking about time and stuff, like we're also looking at enrolling Phoebe to like schools and thinking like 10 years ahead and like where she might start school in year 5 or year 7 or
'Cause, like,
kindy and stuff. And I'm like,
Rox-
what the hell is going on? Why am I thinking about that now?
Well, what I'm hearing is like you're so excited right now. It's a really fun time. You're going to art galleries and you've got like the schedule, like Monday, Tuesday, you know, like Friday, go to parents. And so you're starting to like sequence like her life and start planning.
We've planned childcare now.
Okay,
when
plan
I go back to
childcare.
work. Yeah.
Okay.
So like planning back to work life.
Yeah.
And doing 4 days and like.
Okay, is that the plan? I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
the plan.
Wait, can you say that again? What's the plan? So you're going forward.
So I'm going to go back to work 4 days.
Yeah.
And then I'll have 1 day with her. And I'm going to be paid less, but then it'll be 1 day less of childcare.
Okay, so did you like do you already agree with work? Like you've
Yeah.
emailed them and everything. Okay.
Yeah, like
and
they
then,
know. But they don't know for how long I want to do it for.
the 4 days?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how many days in childcare?
Probably 4 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Sim has a chunk of parental leave left, so I think he has to take that as a chunk. But before that we thought, oh, maybe he could do 1 day a week for a while and then she'd only be at childcare for 3 days. But
Like spread it out.
yeah, spread it out. But
Yeah.
I don't think he can do that. So
Okay. But
which
that's
is fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. And then when do you go back to work?
Around May.
Oh, wow.
But maybe June. I'll see.
Yeah, no wonder your time feels so precious.
May is really soon.
May is
right?
like, you know what it is? It's like the first half of next year.
Yeah.
So it feels really close. Like we got Christmas, New Year's, and then summer.
Yeah.
And then by the time March is still kind of warm, and then boom, it's May.
Yeah, it's like I always think November, December is kind of a write-off.
That's a
because
write-off, yeah.
End of the year,
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yep.
Everyone's just wrapping up. Like, yeah, sure, it's busy, but it's just the end of the year.
Yeah.
End of the year, whatever. And
Yeah.
then Jan, Feb, summer, start of the year, everyone's slow. Australia Day, like public holidays. No one wants to work yet. And then Feb, March, boom. Then you're in the year. Then you're in a year, school
Exactly.
starts in Feb. Like,
Yeah.
so
Damn.
then it's
May.
May.
Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. Every time I see iPhone launch, I always think of you.
Oh,
Because Rox always works on,
I did, but yeah.
or used to, yeah.
Yeah, used to. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now with planning and where I'm at in my life right now. Mat leave, trying to enjoy mat leave.
Yeah.
That's my vibe at the moment.
Yep. And then planning. So, Rox, you were saying like before we were recording the episode, you were mentioning like you started like planning for primary school. Like, tell me about that. Like, what's that like, planning for something that's like 10 years, 20 years out in the future? Or not 20, but 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. I didn't even think about it till I shared with my mum the other day. I was like, oh, I enrolled her into this school just in case if we want to do like Catholic or private, just as an option, because we don't know where we'll live then. Like maybe we'll move somewhere else and do public. I don't know. Like I have no idea. So it's just a just in case kind of thing as an option.
So can you like lock it? Like, can you book it and then say no later? Like pull out later?
No, So if you enroll, the enrollment fees for these places sometimes, like if it's not non-government schools, it's like $220 to $350
to enroll.
just to put your name down.
Okay.
Does not mean you'll get in.
Okay, that's not too bad. So you can just enroll a bunch of schools.
Yeah. And then later on, they still need to like, you still need to maybe go to an open day or do an interview process.
Depending on the school.
Depending on the school. And they're going to give priority to, you know, people who have an affiliation. Like if you went to that school.
Oh, yeah.
And your child, you want to now send your child there. But like, it doesn't mean you'll get in. It's just putting her name down. But yeah, when I told my mum about it, she's like, oh, year 5, you're going to be 47 and I'm going to be 75. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh
like,
my God.
What? Like and then I was talking to my husband. He's like, oh shit, then I'll be how old? And I was like, you'll be 54.
Wow.
Because he's 7 years older than me. And I was like, and we were both like, oh my God. And she'll be 10 because year 5, you're like 10 years old.
That's what happens when you have kids, huh? Because like they're so young and you think, oh, what are they, you know, when they're an adult?
Yeah, I'll be this old.
Yeah, it's quite, what's the word, like confronting.
Yeah, I just can't imagine it.
Yeah.
It just seems so far away in my head.
But that's probably what our parents thought.
Yeah. But think about our podcast, right? Remember we were talking about our 20s? That's one decade, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then right now we're like in our 30s and we're like, oh yeah, our 30s. So like, yeah, the next stage is our 40s and like, it's just crazy to think that and in your 40s, when we're in our 40s, it's like you're halfway or halfway if we're lucky through life. So yeah.
I know it's like, I think, how do I put it into word? It's like now that we're older and especially with you have a baby who's going to grow into all these different milestones and hit different, you know, decades, 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s. It's like you can kind of have a more zoomed out view of life and see just see life bigger picture, right? And making like today, I guess, feel more, it's just like a speck. Like right now it's just a small moment. And you know, even you and me being together right now as like 37-year-olds, it's like a passing fleeting moment as well. So it's like more precious.
Yeah.
So that's why I think what you were saying, like just being more aware of the present is everything, because that's all we have right now.
I know. Time and everything's so precious. But yeah, that's all we have for today. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Or if you have any questions or comments, just comment down below. Let us know. Thank you for listening, and we'll come back in the same outfit with Jules and where she's at with life.
Yes.
Cool.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.